I cannot see myself. I hope I don't go out of the frame. And there's gonna be a bunch of cars, but hey, we're gonna do it. We're gonna get it done. Okay. Hi. Jesus help me. I'm not very good talking to a camera. Still going. Hi. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is McKenna. I am a 17-year-old Christian author history buff who is having a go at making YouTube videos. So I'm in my garage right now because there is a beautiful brick wall that I am in love with. Please buy this building so I can leave this town. As I said, I am attempting at making YouTube videos. Now, YouTube has always been in the back of my head as something I've wanted to do, and I am not new to making videos. I've been making videos since I was about 8 years old. But I am new to making them pleasing to the eye. About 3 years ago, I discovered the scary site that is Wattpad, and I started writing, and that really began my journey as an author. From there, my dreams changed from wanting to be a film director and start my own film production studio, which would literally be so cool still, like not ruling that out as a possibility, but my dreams significantly changed from someone who hated to read and write to someone who literally that's all that they did. This traffic is going to make me sue someone. So yeah, being an author and having a business would be cool. And that's been a lot of fun. About a year ago I graduated and I have been actively pursuing this goal since. Last March, I published my first book, Unmasked. It is the first book in a trilogy and it's my baby and I love it so much. It takes place during the American Revolution, which is a time frame I have been obsessed with since I was like 8 years old. I literally have a uniform, a continental uniform and a colonial dress. Okay, back to the video. I would never get out of it if I could stay in it forever. I guess I've just always loved telling stories. If it was with my camera, if it was dressing up as somebody, if it was singing at the top of my lungs. Definitely a storyteller through and through. But living in a big yet not so big town in Oklahoma, I have learned from experience that walking around in a colonial uniform does encourage strange looks, which probably would do so anywhere, but that is besides the point. We're moving, and I'm very excited for that. Someone needs to buy this building. My family and I have plans to hit the road to minister the gospel across the United States, which is super exciting, in a school bus that we converted. Her name is New Song. Respect her. So what are some things that you can expect from my channel? You can probably expect some vlogs, some writing advice videos, and me just being a ridiculously crazy human being because that's who I am. Don't worry, it's gonna be fun. I have my notes, that's why I keep looking down. Shh. And then, where I completely go off script, what a better way to end this video than to answer the questions that you guys asked me on Instagram. And I am not answering all of these because half of them were concerning and half of you guys ended up on my prayer list. Thank you guys for all the questions though, that was actually really sweet of you. So moving on. What state do you live in? Oklahoma. I had like 3 people ask me this. Are you guys trying to like stalk me or something? What has your self-publishing journey been like? The best decision ever. I absolutely have loved self-publishing. I have met so many amazing, cool indie authors, and being able to read their work and learn more about marketing and different things like that. It's been a lot of fun. I don't know if you guys can hear this traffic, but it's terrible. When did you start writing? 3 years ago, this October. It was like love at first sight. What is your writing process? I will be making videos about my writing process, so stay tuned for those. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to see it. What made you want to be an author, and what are your goals as a writer? I discovered that I loved writing, and it was always exciting because I was publishing online on a fanfiction site, Wattpad, and it was super exciting when people would interact with your story and you could talk about it, and it was like a great way to connect. So that's probably what got me started and probably what made me like realistically want to be an author. But now that I think about it, it just goes back to the fact that I love storytelling, and I think it's a beautiful way to convey messages through fiction, like the truths that you want to tell. It's really cool, it's fun, and my goal would be to share those truths effectively. What are your goals in life? It's a deep question. Definitely to be the best representation of Christ that I can be, and to follow what he has for my life. Because if you can't do that, then everything else it doesn't matter. Okay, a lot of these questions are more like, I feel like video ideas, because someone asked historical research techniques. I will be making a video about that. When am I releasing the Unmasked fan fiction? Unmasked did start off as a fan fiction, and the answer to that question, never. Favorite character you've ever made? That's difficult. Probably William or Benjamin Locke. Okay, there's this character in this fantasy that I'm working on. I shouldn't say his name. He's an emperor, and I love him to pieces. What almost happened in Unmasked, but didn't? Okay, so this is a spoiler, so skip to this somewhere on the screen, the timestamp, boom, timestamp. William almost died in this book. And then I realized that that was a really trashy way to end his life. So we'll never know. Will he live through the next 2 books, or will he die? Guess you gotta read to find out. Least favorite scene in both books. I don't think I have one. The first thing that popped up was a scene between James and Emily in book 1. That was cut because I hated it so much. I don't even know what they were talking about. I think it was one of James's propriety and common sense conversations. Do you have a crush on anyone real? Ariana, do you mean to tell me that Mr. Dawson isn't real? Who is MC Pending to you? Literally an inspiration. I love you so much. Take it. The kiss is yours. Why can't William and Esther be happy? I don't know. I tried to make them happy, but they refuse. Read any good books lately? Yes, I have read so many good books lately, and I'm really excited. Okay, wait. Hunter in the Room, book 2 in the Emily Natar series by Ariana Tasato came out, I think, was it August 31st? I think it did, but I read it. I had the honor of beta reading it, and it was so good. Oh my goodness. Untouchable by MC Pending. Literally tore my heart out, crushed it into a million pieces. Go read it right now. I've started My Brother's Spare by Shira Bior, and that book has me hooked. I'm just at the beginning of it, but it's really good so far. I'm very much looking forward to reading The Unanswered Questions by Lauren D. Fulter. Oh my gosh, that prologue, Lauren. That prologue. It was amazing. Robbing Centaurs and Other Bad Ideas. I have so many books that I need to read, and all of them are amazing, and you should go check out every single one of them. This is a very good question. What is your favorite color? I like blue, purple, and yellow. Like lavender purple, and like really pretty like pastel yellow. I like all types of blue. Blue is a really pretty color. And then animal, raccoons. And what magical beast would best represent you? Okay. I'm changing this question up a little bit because I write historical fiction, and I'm not even gonna pretend like I even know necessarily what a magical beast is. Would that be like a mermaid? I don't know. Something like that maybe? I'm gonna change it to magical power that I feel like would best represent me, and that's definitely time travel. Yes, I just did that. If I could time travel, I would not be here right now. We know. I'd be somewhere in the 18th century, trying not to get myself killed. And then how long did it take you, being our last question? How long did it take me to write Unmasked is what I'm assuming this question is asking. Probably, okay, it took me, first draft was like 6 months. It did not take me very long. And then editing, revising, and all this stuff, because the first draft was awful. That took me about 2 years. And now it's out in the world for you guys to read. Thank you all guys so much for watching this video and sticking with me through it. If you are interested in keeping up with my journey here on YouTube, definitely click the subscribe button. If you hit the like button too, that would be very much appreciated. Comment. And promote yourself in the comment section if you're an author, because I want to read your books. Okay, I gotta go. Love you guys. Bye.